Be ready.
Be ready.
Stay ready.
Stay ready.
All ready.
All ready.
It's me.
Teddy.
I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money. Me and my brother, we was wanting to have a allowance from our parents because a dude up the street named James, he was getting an allowance. And so I was like, man, I'm gonna clean up the house, you know, good, really good. About 2 weeks in a row, I'm gonna clean it up. And thinking about cleaning up the house, my mom didn't even have to say anything about cleaning up the house. All of a sudden, you just hear certain type of music, you know it's time to clean up. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You hear the OJs, you hear Shaka Khan, you hear Teddy Pendergrass, Al Green. Didn't have to say a word, you know what time it was, it's time to clean up. Don't worry about it, I do the same thing with my kids. When they hear Tupac and Biggie, they know what time it is, they know it's time to clean up. So, anyway, I went to my mom and I said, Mom, hey, can we get an allowance? She said, yeah, you can have an allowance. She said, I'll allow you to live in this house. I'll allow you to eat some food. I'll allow you to, she said, you know what, I'm gonna allow you to get out my face before I allow you to get up off the floor. And so, with saying that, she came behind there and she said, now, I'm gonna allow you to use that lawnmower in the backyard. And me and my brother got that lawnmower, and she said, Miss Rogers, Miss Mills, they got yards. They were, you know, we had older, you know, neighbors and around the neighborhood. My first job, I made $100 in a day. And now I had homeboys on the block. Now they was doing anything, but they wasn't making $100. Now I had to watch over my back. I had to look over nobody. I was making legal money, cutting yard, itching, but cutting yard. And so. It went on, and I remember in school, my mom had bought me this, she called it leather, but I know better. It was this, like a pleather members only jacket. Old school, y'all remember the members only jacket? Yeah. Had a members only jacket, and if the wind blew it, it probably would tore off of it. But I remember getting this jacket, I was happy I had the jacket, it was kind of chilly outside, and so I remember going to school with the jacket a few days, ended up leaving the jacket at school, came back, jacket was nowhere to be found. Didn't see it. And you talked about, I kind of played it off. I was like, I was more afraid of the whooping than I was the jacket being gone. And so after a few days, my mom asked me, she said, where's that jacket that I bought you? I said, I don't, And then you know what happened next. So I froze for a couple of days. And at this time, the yard, it's cool outside, so it's no yards to be cut. What I did, I love music. I love cleaning up, I guess. That's one reason I love music. But I love music, and so what I did, I had a tape player, and I went and got another tape player from my cousin, and I made enough money to go to Radio Shack and get me a mixer. So I had this DJ thing down pat. You all right? I'm DJing, I'm doing little parties around the neighborhood, $50 here, $50 there. And so now I was splitting the money, the $25 with my brother. So now I'm getting $50 here, here and there, doing a few house parties. And who download music in here? All right, cool, put your hand down. Who remember recording the music off the radio with the tape? That's what I'm talking about. That was our download. I was downloading. I'm talking about I would sit there and I'm talking about you gotta push record and play at the same time, baby. Gotta push at the same time. But you wanna make sure you don't get no commercials, so you go push pause. So you go sit there at that radio for a minute. That's what I'm talking about. And so I'm getting all the latest songs, I'm getting them, we jamming, I'm loving it. And then I made me a slow jam mix, ready for the World New Edition. I sold those little mix. I said them little mix, And so anyway, it went on and I was DJing, made a little money, and at the time, in the late 80s, early 90s, these starter jackets came out, and I wanted to get a starter jacket so bad. I'm gonna tell you how popular the starter jacket. Now, this is no laughing matter, because it happened to a few of my friends. They would get out the car, grown men, get out the car, pull a gun on you and say, get up out your jacket. That's how, starter jackets was hot. Y'all remember that old school? Y'all, starter jackets was the thing. And so, all the rappers and people was wearing, they very popular. So I get the starter jacket, and I finally get the starter jacket. And guys, I'm talking about I'm fresh to death. It's Chicago Bulls, it was black with the red sleeves. I was even able to get a haircut. I was only getting a haircut at the time by my daddy, the kitchen cut, and it never turned out. I look like a cheater after my dad came to my head. And so time went on, and I got the jacket on. I decided to go and back to school. We hooping. It's time for it was recess. We go in. I end up forgetting my jacket. Went back outside. Jacket gone. Jacket gone. Guys, I'm sick. I'm throwing up. Everybody a suspect. I'm talking about. Ain't nobody leaving the school until their jacket come out. So the moral of the story is, and it's for my younger folk, and it's for everybody. You value what you pay for. You value the thing that you put time and effort, money, those things that sweat equity, the things that you pay for, hey, that's what you value. And some of us not putting our value to use. And when I say the value, it's not always monetary, it's your time. Where are you spending that time? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you hanging with? That's where your time is going. I see, it's crazy. I got friends, people I grew up with, that did 10 years in prison. Some of them did 20 years in prison, just getting out. And I've been out of school for 20 years, just getting out. And they'll get a big party coming home, it's this celebration. And I see a kid, a guy that I grew up on Truman Street when it was just gang infested, drug infested. My man went to gumball with him. Went to Harvard, graduated from Harvard, not a word. That's crazy. That's crazy, my man. So a man can get out of prison and come back and get a party, but my man come out of Harvard and don't get nothing? What do we value? That's what I want to know.